Okay, here we go. Yes, welcome back, you guys, to the HR Show Experience. I am Howard Reese, and I am so happy to be here with Lawrence Alexander. Oh my gosh, welcome. Thank you so much for joining me. Like, this is so exciting.
I'm loving to see the energy that you're creating, and I'm excited to be here.
We are about to turn this up. We came across each other, on Facebook? I think it was?
We started chatting on Facebook, I believe, and yeah, I just noticed all your vibe and your aura and your pictures, and I was like, wow, this guy seems like he's really creative, and I'm always trying to connect with new lights, and especially African American guys, and just people with a lot of flair and color. I'm attracted to that, and you have good energy, so I'm really, really glad to be here and to get a chance to talk to you.
Oh my gosh, you're so awesome. And I'm so ready to get into this because I've been listening to your music. Beloved, you've been on Broadway. Beloved, you've danced behind a queen, Miss Beyonce. Okay? Like, okay, first things first, tell me about the Broadway. Let's get into the Broadway. Yes.
The Broadway. Oh my OMG. So I have been for the past almost 10 years, for the past decade. I cannot believe it's been that long.
Wow.
Performing on Broadway. For the past 8 years, I've been performing in The Lion King on Broadway. Before the pandemic closed down and shut down Broadway, I was performing there and just having a blast. I grew up loving theater and loving Broadway. Training in New York when I was younger, and just started to just, sort of really grow within dancing and performing and singing and getting into my groove. But for the most part, it's just been an amazing ride. And now I feel like I'm in a place where I'm ready to sort of share my music. The universe always sort of tells you when the perfect time is for you to do what you want to do. So with COVID happening and Broadway closed, it's just a good opportunity for me to share this. So I'm excited. Not only was I The Lion King, but I also did Follies on Broadway, Anything Goes on Broadway. Some really, really great shows that sort of just gave me my chops as a performer and gave me that confidence.
I love it. What is it like being in a Broadway musical? Like on a Broadway show, a Broadway production?
A Broadway production.
Okay!
It's interesting because it's such a little bubble. That's how I feel. Like, I almost feel like I've been in a bubble for the past decade. And now it's like crazy. Like, it's obviously you do 8 shows a week. With Monday usually is the traditional day of the theater being dark, which means that the theater is closed. I will perform on Tuesday through Sunday. And in my fall schedule, we would normally be in a summer schedule right now, which would be 2 Wednesday, 2 Saturday. We would do 2 shows on those days. But in the fall, we have a 5-show weekend. So it's very, very, very intense. You can imagine. And of course, we have to be in the utmost condition and all that stuff. And I still have to find time to go and party and, get my kick on. But no, it's such an interesting lifestyle. It is, especially being Black on Broadway.
Mm-hmm.
Traditionally they called it the Great White Way. And I think I read somewhere where Whoopi Goldberg said we should rename Broadway the Great Bright Way. Isn't that awesome?
Yes. Oh my gosh, I love Whoopi.
I love Whoopi Goldberg. I'm a huge fan. Like, her whole career. She actually started on Broadway. You know that? She did a one-woman show.
Yes, a one-woman show. Like, what's more iconic than that?
That's where her career started. So shout out to Whoopi Goldberg. Shout out to everybody in the Broadway community, in the Broadway world. We understand that right now. A lot of people don't know this, but the Broadway community is very, very vulnerable right now. And just live theater as a whole, we should sort of give some energy to live performers because COVID has definitely sort of like shut that down.
Oh, listen.
Yeah, like that live communication that is not in New York right now. Even New York seems different. My friend was telling me this, but yeah.
I normally go to New York all the time, several times a year. And like, I have been in the house this entire year. Like, shut the door. Thank you for having me. I'm done. Like, I'm so happy to be back making videos because, like, oh, I was done.
I was just waiting for you.
Yeah.
They're like, where is he? It's been an interesting year for sure. And especially with just like Broadway being closed. You know, I've been in The Lion King for the past 8 years, taking breaks here and there, working with Beyonce, I did a smaller show or a show that was going to come in. So they're very flexible in The Lion King. They were very flexible with me and letting me do outside things. And it's so interesting now that Disney is working with B with her Black is King. So it's sort of like a circle, you know?
Now listen, let's get into it. Talk about Miss Beyonce. Talk about your experience.
First of all, I got to work with Beyonce. First of all, I'm a huge fan of Beyonce. I think she's amazing. Her performance ethic and determination, and just you see how hard she works. You see what she produces. To see her like in her element and the way she knows everything down to the lights. It was just, I feel like I was just like a fly on the wall. Like I was soaking everything up. Definitely, I felt like I was like, how am I getting a chance to do this? First of all, she didn't even have men dancers at the time. She had like female dancers, and a friend of mine had called me and said that Beyonce wanted to know if I would be available to come dance for her or do this part, something like that. Like she saw me on Facebook or something, or my friend showed her my picture. She was looking for some boys. So I came in and I danced for her and improv. And she was like, okay, I want these boys to stay. And she chose like 4 or 5 boys to stay. So it was a really amazing thing. We did the Made in America Music Festival. I'll never forget it. It was, was it 2015 or 2016? It was one of those years, but it was amazing. It was amazing, like breathtaking. I can't even say. I remember like how the floor was shaking when I came out on stage, and also like looking up at her when she was on the boxes. Like remember when she had the brown boxes? That was that whole era. So it was cool, and I got to do a cute little improv up to her. Like it was really fun. So that was my Beyonce experience. It was an amazing experience. She also let us do Global Citizens with her that year, so it was fun. It definitely showed me. It was just special to be in a room with the artist as big as her, you know, and to see how everything works.
Yes. Let's get into you in music, because I mean, you've been, singing for quite some time. You were also on Apollo Kids.
Yes, I was on Apollo Kids.
And, I also, because I mean, the reason I have to shout it out is because you're singing my favorite artist, okay? You sang The Greatest Love of All.
No, okay, first of all, Whitney Houston is like one of my favorite, if not my favorite artist. It's actually funny you say that because I originally was gonna sing There's a Hero. That was like my go-to song. I had a high voice back then. When I got there, they said that I couldn't sing it because Mariah didn't give me the rights. I know. What was that, 93, 94? So it was newer, and the lady told me this when I arrived. So I was like, luckily I also sang Greatest Love of All. Those were my 2 songs that I would do, and they approved that one. I followed Whitney Houston's career forever. A huge influence. Like, shout out to her family. Did you get to read Robin's biography? Yeah, I read it. It's so good. Like it is so.
Hold on. You want to say something good?
Where?
I have the book right here.
Yes!
Okay, darling.
I have this sitting right here.
Oh my God!
That's crazy. Yo, when I tell you, I could not put this book down after I read this book, and I've even gone back to like.
Hold on.
It was so good.
Don't tell me nothing about it. I have not read it because I wasn't ready. This is so not about me, but very quick story. I was supposed to go to the book signing where she was doing it. And I think she was only doing like 1 or 2 or something.
Was it in Jersey?
Yeah. And I was going to be going there with my friend Rodney. Shout out to him because he is the person that went there and got me the book. Like I like some stuff happened and I couldn't go. But he got the book signed for me. Like, so that's like so cool. Wow. I love it.
That's so cool. I want my book signed.
Beloved,
that's pretty awesome.
Sit down with Miss Robin. Okay, I want to sit down and I have questions and I want to get into the book because I will be making a video about the book. Getting into your music, okay, because you have a new song out this right now. It's Ooh My Baby.
Ooh My Baby.
Yes, because Ooh My Baby. I'm here for it. Let me tell you, when I listened to it, I was like, oh, this is some good music.
That's the song It's cute. It's a cute track. Everybody go check it out. It's on Spotify. It's on all the platforms right now. You want to sample a little bit of it? Play some on your phone.
Hold on, wait.
I,
Because I dropped my phone. It's a whole mess. Hold on, wait. Just give me a sec. What a thing. But let's get into it. Are you ready? Pause. Okay, because they need to go on over to what it's on Apple Music, Spotify.
Platforms, Apple Music, Spotify, Amazon Music, almost all the platforms.
Beloved. I absolutely love it, and I can't get enough of it. Okay, I'm telling you.
And I want to tell you the story behind this song.
Yes.
So I was dancing in a company in Chicago, maybe about, this must have been '07. I kept having these melodies and dreams of songs, and this was the first song that I ever wrote called "Kazoo My Baby." And so it's basically about this guy who was sort of a playboy in the beginning, like kind of fast and out there. And he meets this one person who makes him want to be like monogamous, makes him want to settle down. Like he is obsessed. Like this is some of the best. This is the best looking like, cause ooh my baby. Like when you look, that's the whole story. It's like we all honestly really do want true love, I think.
I love it. It's really, really good. And I listen to all of your music. And we need to get into 3 is the golden ratio. Okay? Because honestly, before I heard Cause Ooh My Baby, It's the Rhythm was my favorite song.
Really?
Yeah.
Dope. It's interesting. 3 is the golden ratio is the EP I put out last summer. 3 is the golden ratio came to me sort of in the mindset of like being this whole like body, mind, spirit movement. Like, you know, the number 3 is very important in the whole scheme of the universe and just life. It comes about, it's a very lucky number for tons of people, and within the universe and the geometric shapings of things. 3 is a very powerful number. 3 is 6 is 9 is, but I wrote 3 songs, so I call it 3 is the golden ratio. And just, I made 3 songs. The first song being It's the Rhythm, the second song being Cause My Casey Boy Until, and the last song being I Live, which is sort of like exploration as big as you can, your energy within the universe. And it's a whole movement just about body, mind, and spirit. And when that's aligned, how we're able to sort of just flow through things. But when I perform It's the Rhythm, it's a really fun song. It's the first track off the EP, and it's a fun tune about a night at the club when I met this really jazzy queen. Her name was Erica LaDonna. I call her in the song. And she had this amazing energy, the type of energy that you have those people in your life who just are proud and they don't care what anybody else thinks, and they just are themselves. Like they carry that swag. You have a bit of that, like that rhythm. It's really about, It's the Rhythm is more so about everyone having their own rhythm. And when you find that and own it, and that rhythm and that personality or that swag or that your personal energy becomes it sort of mimics your personality. That's when you know you're complete and whole. So that's what It's the Rhythm is about. We all have a rhythm in life. And some rhythms go up and fast, and some moments are good, and some moments in life are, you have hills and slopes to life. And it's all a rhythm, but if you keep your rhythm, you can sort of go through life and sort of just let it pass you, So that's what It's the Rhythm is about. It's a fun little tune.
I love it. I'm here for it in full.
Walked into the Chloe past the mirror, just get up, get glass up to Mac. Said about the crucial, don't need nothing, no number. Only I need you to throw it back. As I reach the bar, I see a figure. Perhaps into love, supreme elite. Standing 6 foot above, she said, I'm not gonna daughter. Then she left her head to listen sweet. The feeling and music and the love moment, feel the agony, whoa, so yeah, the feeling and music and the love moment, feel the agony, whoa, so ooh. As and instead I begin to wonder what's the secret to her esteemed physique. She said, ladies, don't vote. Just get Romeo a number. I'll show you how to flip it to make it neat. If you're really down, don't be a stranger. And if I happen to see you in the streets, she said, don't be shy. You're like Hercules, daughter. It's the rhythm you need to catch this beat. It's the feeling and the music. And your love of more feel the elegant roots to reason. Yeah. Oh, it's the feeling and the music. And your love of more feel the elegant roots to reason. Yeah.
It's the rhythm. On all the platforms, on all the streaming platforms, Amazon, Spotify, Apple Music. Check it out. It's a fun track. Again, I'm all about feel good and just getting up. You know, I feel like once this pandemic lifts, this music will be here and ready for people to just get out in the streets and want to move. So that's what I really am. Really is my biggest purpose in life, is to help people feel that spirit again through music, dance, performance, movies, who knows, productions.
Yes, productions. I love it.
But thank you so much for letting me share, and it's fun. It's good to be doing this and performing again and singing again and doing this virtually. It's a complete different medium, but it's still just as, it's good. This can work. We can do this.
I appreciate that so much, because we are recording this through a Zoom meeting. And I mean, I've literally never done this before. So, wow. Thank you so much for, just working with me through it. Okay.
It's fun. It's good to share. And it's definitely fun to put this out. And again, remember that everyone has their own rhythm. We all have our own purpose. We all have our own individual lights. And that really is what, illuminates us and makes us, perfect or perfection in God's eyes. He made everyone specifically different to them, and nobody's wrong when you're being yourself. You're you. Have your rhythm. It's right.
I feel like I got my rhythm, and that's why I'm making videos again.
Yes.
And oh my gosh, and we have got to come together. We have got to come together. We have to hang out.
I'm gonna try to come to. I was planning on coming to DC. Have you been to the African American Museum yet? I need to see it. That I have not been yet, and I need to. So I was thinking about taking a trip down there and taking a train and just going to see stuff. So yeah.
Yeah, I'm so here for it. I love the African American Museum, and we have got to do that. That sounds like a whole win. Oh my gosh! And do you want to vlog it?
Yes. Are you kidding me?
Oh my God. That's what's going to happen. So,
yes. A day in DC.
I'm here for it. This has been absolutely amazing.
I wanted to just tell you, you're following. My IG is LA Alexander. So LA Alexander _. That's my Instagram. My YouTube is LAR 2090. So check that out as well.
Yeah.
Definitely check me out on Spotify, Apple Music, and Amazon Music, and all the platforms should have 3 is the golden ratio and my recent release, Cause Ooh My Baby. So check that out, guys. It's fun. It's all feel good. I'm about a feel good feeling. I feel like we need more of that in music now. Music definitely needs to be there to sort of help people, and especially in this climate where everyone is sort of like scared and fierce. It's a good vibration, and it's always good to use music for that. So
you guys, there's links to everything in the description for both of our social medias. Make sure you hit my subscribe button and turn on that notification bell. Thumbs up this video. I hope you loved it. Leave a comment letting us know what you think, because we're going to get into those comments. Beloved, I'm here for it. See you later. Bye.